What's going on, YouTube? You already know who you tune into. It's your boy Victor P, back with another video, this time on the PS5 setup. And I got to get straight to it because this video is not very long. Um, you already see the title. This is dedicated to the hardcore TDM players. And I got to be brutally honest with you guys. Not very many of you are good at the game. Um, some of you are decent, and a very select few of you guys are actually what I would consider skillful at the game. Now, I have to be fair when I make a statement like that. Um, Part of that is because I haven't played TDM very long. I'm a KC main. I usually play hardcore, kill confirmed, and to me, that requires the most skill out of hardcore, TDM, Dom, and KC. KC requires the most skill because it requires the most movement. Um, so with me not playing as much TDM, I haven't had enough time to evaluate the TDM players, and that matters when you're rating people as far as skill level. Um, I have to see how you do solo versus when you're in a party, and how you do solo versus parties. So basically, if you put up numbers as a solo player, you have to possess some type of skill. Um, it's easy to do well in parties, and there's people who depend on parties to do well. But if you get the job done, even when you're solo and you don't have that party to depend on, then to me that says you possess some skill. So there's that. The second thing is TDM as a game mode itself does not promote a skillful um, playstyle. It promotes a more passive, more campy playstyle instead of a rusher playstyle. So um, that in itself is kind of like a strike against TDM players because most of them they mirror that passive, campy playstyle in order to do well in TDM. So, I got to kind of be fair when I say not very many people are skillful. But the problem isn't that people lack skill in TDM. It's the fact that they have these tremendous egos when they don't do very well in the game. So I'll give you a scenario here. Um, I'll load into a hardcore TDM match against a party. I'll do, my usual numbers. I'm a 4 KD player, so I've dropped like 40, 50 kills, not very many deaths. And then in the post game lobby, the party will start talking trash. And I'm like, you guys just went double and triple negative. Why are you talking to me? I don't know if you ever noticed it, but whenever you beat a party, it's always the person that did the worst in the party that's talking the most. It makes no sense. So whenever that happens to me, I go here, the Surface Pro right here, and I go to the Call of Duty website and I pull up your stats, and I see what your KD is. And if your KD starts with a decimal, if you're a 0.95 KD player, then you're used to going negative. And if that's the case, you have no business on earth talking trash to a 4 KD player such as myself. Um, I also look at the amount of time that you played on the game because that matters. If you're new to the game, then I don't expect you to do well. But if you got X amount of days and weeks played, then you should have something to show for it. If I look at your longest gun streak and it starts with a number lower than 3, you definitely shouldn't be talking to me because that means you've never dropped a nuke. And you're talking to somebody who has dropped over 500 on this game. Um, Now, mind you, I'm humble about mine. 500. It's not the most. There's people with 1,000 nukes. But to be fair to myself, I am one of the best hardcore players to play BO4. whether you want to acknowledge it or not. Like you're talking to somebody who was the former number 6 leaderboard spot holder on PSN. So I think I know what I'm talking about when I say certain people possess skill and certain people don't. So shout outs to the TDM players who actually possess skill, who actually rush, and to the players who aren't there yet. I need you to keep your mic muted until you get there. All right. Um, that's all I got on this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Victor P. I am out.